So here we have the Fiat 500 on a 66 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you inside the boot, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls from there. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 50-50 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. The white outer ring is your speedometer. We have the rev counter within that. And then in the dead center, you can see the trip computer screen, which includes the total miles of this car. They are 22,025. We also have the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge in that section as well. We back out to the steering wheel. On the left-hand side, we have stereo controls. And on the right-hand side, the stereo controls continue, along with phone controls. Over in the center is where your stereo is housed. It's also where you can pair up your phone before you use it and use those phone controls you saw just a moment ago. So follow the instructions on screen to add device. Very, very easy to do. When it comes to music, we have the radio, of course. You'll see there we have FM, AM, and DAB radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. Nothing is connected at the moment. You can connect up an auxiliary device, a USB device, and you can stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music. And in fact, they are shown on screen just there. Working our way down from that, we have the city button to make the steering lighter. Your hazard warning lights, front and rear fog lights, and then the air conditioning. So you can determine the temperature, fan speed, whether you're bringing in fresh air from outside the car or recirculating the air that's in it, and then the direction of the air once it enters the vehicle. To turn your air conditioning on, you press this button in. So it's on at the moment. You can see that light just there. So off, back on again. Underneath that, we have the button to turn off the stop and start. We have our traction control you can turn off. We have our heated rear screen as well. Driver and passenger electric windows and a 5-speed manual gearbox. And then down here, we have a 12-volt charging socket, as well as the auxiliary and USB inputs I mentioned a moment ago. This car also has this section here, so you can open up that sun blind and that will let a lot of extra light into the car. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.